What was I thinking talking to this stalker? Oh my gosh. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. So today, I'm gonna be doing a mukbang kind of thing. I'm gonna be eating pizza bites while talking about a crazy stalker story that I had where I got the police involved. It's insane, so buckle your seatbelts and get ready for this crazy ride. Let's go. Alright, so first off, ignore my crazy hair. I just got out of the shower a few hours ago, but I have like the hair that, like the kind of hair that gets water in it and then it doesn't come out. I don't know. It's it's just my hair. But so basically, let's just start off with what actually happened. So basically, I'd received this text one night where this guy messaged me and like told me a bunch of really sketchy stuff. Like he told me where I lived, like my hometown. He told me about like what school I went to, and he told me like all my friends' names. He told me my family's names. It was scary. Like, this guy knew a lot of personal information that I did not want him knowing. And then on top of that, he said something really, really weird. And this is kind of what triggered, like, I need to call the cops idea. Because, like, he asked me to meet up in a local area. Like, I live in this kind of city thing. Like, I'm right outside of a big city, like an hour away. And then 2 hours away from a huge city. So, like, in between that, there's this other tiny little city. It's very nice, and there is a lot of, like, mental institutes there, and there are bad areas of it, but it's a really rich neighborhood, and it's really a nice place to live in. So he told me to meet up in a very cool place there. It's a horse race track, and he told me to meet him up there and bring my little sisters with me. And so I was like, no, buddy, I'm not doing that because I don't have a death wish. But I did, matter of fact, respond to him. And I don't know what the heck I was thinking. What went through my mind? If I can find this guy's profile, I'll put it right here. It was a really weird blank profile, and all he was following was a bunch of teenage girls, like underaged. And he was making spelling errors, and it was scary. So I responded, and I went, I'll think about it. And if I can find these messages, I'll put it there, because I did delete them. So I'll, like, try to recover some stuff, but if I can't, I'm really sorry. And so basically, the guy was being really sketchy. So I went downstairs to my mom, and I was like, Mom, this is not cool. Can you call the police? And she was like, Emily, I don't think it's that good of an idea. But, like, do you guys ever get that feeling in your stomach where it's like, oh my gosh, I'm scared, something's wrong here? Because I had that feeling, like I had this really, really bad pit in my stomach, and I was so scared. I was like, I'm about to cry thinking about it. It's like, oh my gosh. But so, like, I was like, Mom, we really need to call the cops. And then this is where a big part of the story came in. So basically, I'd been getting these really weird follow requests recently. In this time span, like, it was all the same guy. Like, I'll once again put it somewhere on the screen. He had like 10 accounts, and it was really scary. And so basically, I was like, I'm gonna call the cops if you don't. And she's like, fine, let's call the cops. And so I called the cops and I reported this guy. They were like, we're gonna send an officer over. And I was like, all right. And so basically, the officer came over and this is when it gets scary, like terrifying. Basically, he was like, all right, well, give me your phone, let me check out the messages. And I was like, okay, here you go, buddy, you can look. Just make sure I don't die or get kidnapped, please. And he's like, all right, well, I'm just gonna inform you, there's been a lot of kidnappings through social media lately, and a lot of sketchy guys trying to get girls to, do stuff with them. And it's like, I was like, oh my gosh, I just dodged a bullet there. What would have happened if I went? And so I went over to him and gave him the phone, and he's like, yeah, this is really sketchy. Give me the profile and your profile, and I'll transfer everything, see if he's in our files, and try tracking the account to see who in the world this guy was, because there wasn't a face on his profile, there was like a random name, and I just didn't know what to do. I was like, okay, please just make sure this guy leaves me alone. And he's like, all right, well, block all of his accounts and we'll get this handled. And I was like, great, buddy, thank you. And then he also started asking a bunch of details. He was like, so, how could this guy have gotten your information? And I was like, I don't know. But he'd been following me on all my accounts, my Twitter, my Instagram, trying my Snapchat, Facebook. Facebook is where this all went down. Just to tell you guys, it's Facebook is the main source. But basically, he was like, all right, well, is there any other social media platform that he could have gotten to? And I was like, I have a YouTube channel, but I don't think I didn't get any subscriber things from him, because most of you guys either tell me if you subscribe or it informs me that you're following me, and no one sketchy been following me. Like, you guys are all normal people, and I'm so happy for you guys. Like, all 71 of you are real cool, and so I was like, no, none of my subscribers are bad people. I like them. They're fine. And he was like, all right, so he found all your other ones. And I was like, yeah, he found all my social media platforms except for YouTube. He was like, okay, so how could he have done this? And I was like, don't ask me. I'm not a stalker. I have no clue. So he was like, all right. And then it was left at that. He left, told my mom that I was a smart kid for calling the cops, and then it was all over for the whole time. All my friends were texting me, asking me about it. They were like, are you okay? Are you safe? And I was like, I'm safe, but I'm scared. And so that's kind of where you guys should learn a lesson from this. Don't accept random follow requests, and be careful with what you say on the internet, because sometimes it will come back to bite you in the butt. I can promise you that. I've obviously learned from experience. So, yeah, back to the story. The next night, the police called, and they were like, yo, we found the guy. And I was like, okay, tell me. And they were like, he's this guy from the town. So let's go back in the story a little bit. There was obviously the two big cities, and then down here, there's the little small city. He's from the small city near the place he told me to go to. And so I was like, oh, well, how? Because that's a nice neighborhood, and I don't think there'd be any, kidnappers there. And they were like, oh, he's in one of the mental institutes there. And I was like, what? And they were like, yeah, he's very mentally unstable. So we'll make sure he doesn't follow you around anymore or anything. It's like, great, thanks. And so, yeah. Apparently he had a mental disorder and was like in there for doing things that like probably aren't the best to put out there, so I'm not gonna do it. Also, I'd like to say, if I do find those screenshots, his name's gonna be blurred out because I don't want to get involved in anything like illegal. So his name's gonna be blurred out, but it'll just show the empty profile things if I do find it. And so that's kind of where the story ends. The police found him, took away everything he could use to access me, and then I was just left alone. And so it's kind of just stops there. It's all over now. I guess I'll try to update you guys on it if I can. Like, if anything else happens, I'll definitely tell you. So don't forget to tell me. And also, leave a comment telling me, have you ever had a stalker, or have you ever had to have the police come to your house to protect you from something scary? Because it's not the funnest thing in the world. So, and I'm curious to know if it's just me that's been through something crazy like this. But yeah, that's kind of the end of the story, so let's just go to the outro. Alright, bye. Okay, so that was the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also turn on push notifications. I'd also like to make a comment saying that I've noticed most of you guys are watching aren't subscribers yet, so please remember to click the subscribe button and share me with your friends, and just tell me how I could improve my videos or comment some video ideas. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye!